Hola mi gente, this is Ish. I am here at the Ari Arteaga Foundation cocktail reception with Dorian Gonzalez, board member of the Ari Arteaga Foundation. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So, can you tell us a little bit about your involvement with the Ari Arteaga Foundation? I know you have a very close connection with the family, and maybe you could just kind of give our watchers, I usually say listeners, a little bit of background on that.
Well, a little bit of history, a little bit of brief history. I've obviously, like a lot of people out here today, know JD and have grown up with JD through the world of baseball. And
Yeah, it seems to be a common theme here tonight. A lot of baseball players.
very much, very much. It's almost a big reunion,
Yeah.
and it's nice to see so many of those guys come out and support the event and the foundation. But we basically, my role in the foundation is one where we. It's one of those roles where it's whatever you need me for is kind of what I do. Last week we had the flag football
Yes.
tournament, the second annual flag football tournament, and my job there was practically to run the tournament. Obviously not by myself, a lot of supporting people that allowed for that to happen, but that was my role in the event. And then throughout the year we have several other events that I get involved with, a dominoes tournament.
Oh, okay. Keep an eye out for that one.
Yeah, we have a Be the Light at the Light, which is this year we're finally going to have a very long-awaited rivalry game between Belen and Columbus, the baseball teams. As you know, Ari was a football and baseball player over at Columbus, and so happens that my son happens to be a football and baseball player at Belen. So
Oh, okay. So there's a
yeah.
little friendly rivalry going on there.
Correct. So yeah, so we do a lot of different events, and wherever they need me is kind of in the direction that I go.
Awesome. So now I know you said you grew up with JD, and what have you seen as far as the foundation's growth in the last year and change that it's been around? Obviously, it started off a very tragic circumstance, but what have you seen in terms of just how it keeps growing and keeps getting bigger?
Well, I gotta say, the community has been tremendous. It's a very close-knit community, and sometimes you get caught up in your own world. But when something tragic like this happens, it's it's great to see a community get behind you and support and be able to do all the things that we've been able to do through them. So the foundation to this point, has participated in a number of scholarships. They've participated in pantry drives and food drives, and just helping the community in every way that they possibly can. I mean, Isha is the head of the foundation, and I can tell you that she doesn't stop. She's constantly looking for ways to be the light, which is the motto of the foundation, anywhere where she can be that light. So
Definitely see that as far as what you've done with the community. The foundation has done with the community. It really is all about just being that light. It is about giving back to the community, and that's something that nowadays I think a lot of people lose sight of. And the fact that your foundation is able to do that, that's a beautiful thing. And thank you for being part of that. Being able to say we're going to give back to the community.
Sure. To me, Adi was like a son. And seeing the things that the foundation is doing and getting involved with so many different kids, people from all different walks of life, it's basically it's who he was. He was comfortable with kids of all sorts. He wanted to make everyone smile, and the foundation is trying to follow along in what he left for us to follow along in. So.
Well, I definitely feel confident in saying I think you guys are doing just that. So thank you so much. I know they just opened up the dance floor. I know it's a little bit of a party and you want to go and enjoy.
Sure.
But thank you so much for taking time to speak with us.
Thanks for coming out.
Of course.
Alrighty.